Hi, everybody. Coach William Grant here. Hope you're all well. I'm looking forward to sharing this video with you only because it's an exciting time for me. I've decided to start another youth initiative, and that youth initiative is the Jamaican Youth Project. I've come full circle with Camp Oneness, which was in Everett, Ontario. And now, because of an experience I had in Jamaica, the place of my ancestors' birth, I felt the need to go into that community and impact change as I have through the Canadian Youth Project, various boxing initiatives, and etc. And it's an exciting time, and I want to share that with you. However, having an exciting time requires to make sure that you're on point and sustainable for the goals that you set. And in this instance, the Jamaican Youth Project requires me to leave Canada and to go to Jamaica up in the mountains, specifically Akapong in St. Elizabeth Parish, where my ancestors came from in 1796 and arrived in Halifax, Nova Scotia. The interesting part about this whole thing is that I did not know about this history until maybe 10 years ago, actually right around 10 years ago. And that makes this whole process of getting to the point where my heart tells me and my spirit tells me that I need to go back to my roots and give back to the kids there that so richly need and so richly deserve opportunities that's not being afforded to them at this time. What I'd like to share with you is that the resources required for this particular project is pretty much assured through some of the benefactors that have signed on to ensure that I meet every component of my outlined objectives. However, my personal requirements, that differs. I'm required to leave Canada to move all my assets, which are basically everything that I've used to run Camp Oneness and boxing and various other things, to Jamaica so I can host the same kind of opportunities in Jamaica that I did in Canada. So what I require and what I'm hopeful for is that the people that I know and people that can appreciate the conditions in the remotest parts of Jamaica, particularly up in the mountains, where I've witnessed kids without shoes, where I've seen numerous kids get in a vehicle designed for only a certain amount of kids. And these are things that if somebody puts a concentrated effort, that could potentially change. I believe that if you were to Google my name or to talk about my measurable and tangible successes through my years as an Olympic boxing coach, as a professional soldier, and most importantly, as a youth advocate, they speak for themselves. However, right now, humility is at the forefront, which is to say, hey, hook a brother up with some love and some help. Ironically, I'm sitting in an environment that represents my first part of my career, which is rapper Billy G with a double E, picking them up and laying them down. Nothing but the best of sound. Let's get down. That was my first occupation prior to joining the Canadian military. Now I'm going back to those roots to share that energy with the kids in Jamaica. And I feel so blessed and honored to be even having this conversation with you. So take a look at everything that I'm offering on my GoFundMe page and let me know if you can hook a brother up. Thank you so much for your time. Peace and blessings.